Hello and welcome to day 9 of the 12 days of Christmas. I'm back with a baking for beginners video for you, and I'm hoping you might like this one because it should be a quick, easy baking for beginners. That would be great for any of those last minute parties that you have to bring something to, or if you just need to pull something together quick. This recipe is from Pillsbury, and I will leave the link in the description as I always do. But what drew me to these was that there's only 4 ingredients required, which as a beginning baker, I always like to see. So today we're going to be making 4 ingredient Snickerdoodle bars. Now, I've had Snickerdoodle cookies before, but never in a bar, so this should be interesting. The 4 ingredients you're going to need are baking spray. Well, maybe they didn't count that as an ingredient. It's not. But you will need baking spray. You will need cinnamon, sugar, vanilla frosting, and sugar cookie dough, which amazingly was quite difficult to find. I don't know why at the moment there seems to be a shortage of sugar cookie dough, because I needed to find the roll, not the pre-sliced kind. And I went to 2 different grocery stores and all they had were chocolate chip cookie dough. And then I did find sugar cookie dough at the second grocery store, but it is not Pillsbury, it is the store brand. But it is all I could find, and it will have to do the trick. So you're going to want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And then we want to spray our 8-inch cooking pan with our cooking spray. And I find that doesn't spray super evenly, so I'm just going to make sure it's all spread around in the pan. Now this next step might be the most challenging part because it says to mix our cookie dough in with 1 teaspoon of the cinnamon with a wooden spoon or your hands until well blended. So let's hope it's not too challenging. So I guess I'll just break it up a little bit at a time. Alright, so now I've got the dough broken up, so I'm going to add the 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I'm going to sprinkle it over to kind of try to get it dispersed evenly. Now, time to mix. I also forgot to mention that I decided on this recipe because I put out a poll asking if you'd rather see sugar cookie bars or the Snickerdoodle bars, and the Snickerdoodle bars won by just a tiny bit. So I did use the wood spoon at first to kind of work it in, but then I decided that I did need to use my hands because it just put it more back together like dough. So if you try that method, it should work for you. So the next step is to press it all evenly into the pan. It really is much easier to use your hands to work it all into the pan versus trying to do it with a spoon or something like that. So I'm hoping that I've dispersed it evenly enough. But now we're going to bake that for 25 to 30 minutes or until the edges are golden brown. I cooked them for 25 minutes and that seemed sufficient. So the next step is to let them sit and cool for 1 hour before we do anything else. So I will check back with you in an hour. Okay, so now that those have cooled, we're just going to mix our cinnamon and sugar together in a smaller bowl. It's just a teaspoon of sugar and a 1/4 teaspoon of the cinnamon. Now that that's mixed, we're going to ice, apparently with the whole jar, but we'll see how that goes. Put our icing down on top of the bars. I guess we did use the whole thing. So now we're going to sprinkle that cinnamon sugar mixture on the top. Now that that is on, it's time to cut them. Now for the tasting. I took a corner piece and it's crunchy. And I don't think it's supposed to be. I'm going to try a centerpiece and see if that's any better. Yes, the center is a little bit softer than the corners. Still a little more dense than I would have expected. The cinnamon is not overpowering, but with the frosting, it is very sugary and sweet. So I don't think you could eat a lot of these in one sitting, but I do think that it is a very simple, somewhat quick recipe for you to make for your holiday gatherings. You could also get creative and color the icing if you wanted to make it even more festive. They are good for when you want to cater to that sweet tooth, and as I said, they're easy. So I don't know if it's something I eat all the time, but if you're looking for something simple to make, then I would recommend them to you. So I hope that you enjoyed this quick and easy baking for beginners video. Let me know if you'd like to see more 4 or very few ingredient recipes in the future. Thank you for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you are, and I will see you very soon for another video. Bye!